God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Father, can I ask you about something?
Of course, Henry.
I thought since we drove Toth out of the province, things would be better. I mean that the roads would be safer and so on, and well, that's not entirely the case.
Ah, the naivety of youth. Driving him out of the province was only the start. He left a lot of cutthroats behind, and they'll be sticking to their trade. What's more, as long as there's a war going on, problems like this will keep coming up.
Well, what can we do about it?
Not an awful lot, unfortunately. My garrison is a shamble these days. I lost most of my men in Skalitz, and what I'm left with after Pribyslavitz is hardly enough even to guard Pigstone, let alone guarding the roads and patrolling the rest of the province. I simply don't have the men.
Uh-huh. I understand.
That is, I didn't have the men. As it happens, you've come at just the right time. Recently, I asked an old acquaintance for help. Sir Kuno of Rickwald and his mercenary band. The men who ride with him are a rough lot, mostly former convicts, but they're as capable as any squad of
They're going to be Australians.
Excuse me for being so bold, but there's plenty of mercenaries around. Surely you can find a more respectable band?
You have a point, lad, but I'd like to tell you I talked to Kuno because I trust him. But actually my reasons are of a more pragmatic nature. You see, Kuno owes me a favor, so he'll serve me free of charge.
So
Kuno, I like him already.
Yes, but that's not all. I told Kuno I'd send him a guide, but really what I need is for someone to keep a close eye on him and his men. Someone reliable. And I'd say you fit the part. Go and report to him at his encampment. You'll ride with his band on patrols and make sure they don't get too disorderly.
I think Kuno's going to be really fun. So it's so funny. Teresa's dad, who's a huge criminal. I mean, he's not like, you know, gangster, but he was such a criminal. His voice actor was Australian.
All right. I'll go and report to him.
Kuno's going to be Aussie.
He set up camp between Ratai and Ledechko.
Trust me.
It's a good base for covering the province. Good luck, Henry. And watch out for yourself.
I will, sir. Thanks.
God be with you.
They make the Aussie voice actors play the criminals. Wait, no, Enosh is Aussie. And he's not a criminal. He's got the best voice acting. Go to Kuno's encampment. I think he is. He's Aussie. Oh, she's just disassociating. Yes. Same.
I've got something for you. I hope you won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you.
I've got a bouquet for you. Oh my god! This is the bouquet from Hans's escapade at the bathhouse. It's called Bouquet for Clara. Hopefully, she doesn't, you know, when she picks it up, she goes, what the hell? Who's Clara? Let's find out.
Teresa, I brought you something.
My, how chivalrous. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
I need to go
Would
somewhere.
you like to take a stroll?
In this weather? Let's leave it for
Let me
another
just
time.
sit and marinate instead. Okay, right, so that's what you do with the bouquet. You give it to Teresa. So my other gifts for Teresa were, when Bianca died, I looted her body for the ring. Ooh. So I gave her Bianca's ring and then I gave her a dagger. So there's my third gift is a little bit better, I would say. Oh, this is fucking nice. This is the weather. Excellent. Here you go. Have a soggy bouquet. Ooh. This is lovely.
I'll be with you. I'm looking for Sakuno. Sakuno? Baron Rickvold. Isn't this his camp?
G'day, mate.
You won't
He's
get
happy.
nothing out of him. You must be Radzig's man. I heard he was supposed to send someone.
He's Aussie.
Sir Radzig sent me as a guide. I'm Henry.
I'm Jakey. And this here fella, we call
No.
Stone.
I can see why. What's up with it? Cat got his tongue.
No, more like the dog got it. The executioner's dog. And the executioner ripped it out of him. Anyway, you better come along with me, or I'll introduce you to the other fellas. And the chief.
Oh my gosh.
These here are the Bearman brothers. Petter and Jan. They're a barrel of laughs, except when they're too drunk to string two words together. Like now. Don't get on the wrong side of them, though. When their blood is up, well, it ain't a pretty sight.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
The rain's too loud, I can barely
Never
hear
mind the
him.
fancy poses, Stefan. You're trying to kill the fucker, not teach him how to dance. And you, Dangler, stand your ground. Don't let him lead you round by the nose.
Sir? Oh, sir. This is Henry. From Lord Kobyla.
Oh, it's about time Radzig got round to this. You need someone who knows their way around these parts. Move off with the bowing and curtsy. We don't hold with that tomfoolery here. Jakey! Where the hell are you sneaking off to? Go to the farm and get water. The lads are thirsty.
But I went last time.
And you'll go next time, you ungrateful pup. Get your ass moving. Snot-nosed brat. You put them out of a pile of shit, and they thank you with back talk. Where were we? Oh yeah. We need a guide who knows these parts. So I hope I can rely on you, Herman.
That's Henry.
Right. As I said to Radzig, I don't want to carry any dead weight. We could find ourselves in some very tight situations where every sword counts.
I know how to handle a sword, all right?
I've heard a lot of fellas say that. They still ended up on the wrong end of one. We'll find out. Stefan, take a break. Dangler, let's find out what Harold here can do. Sure.
Oh my god! Am I straight into a fight? I could... Oh god, okay, sorry, I'll catch up in chat in a bit. Okay. I'll catch up in the chat in a bit. Oh, I'm fucking clapping you.
Shit!
No, you can't swear because it'll be my undoing.
Yeah.
What? You bum? Okay. Let me get my stamina back. Ooh. Motherfucker! Shit! Come on, I feel like I've definitely won by now.
Fuck it!
I'm comboing the crap out of this guy. Nah, that's not good. Yeah.
I'll wipe my ass with you.
Well, you know. So, no, you're not allowed to swear. Especially if they... How come that didn't parry? I thought I did that perfectly. Yeah, I can't decide if that guy is Australian trying to sound English or what. Because when he swears, he sounds Australian, but he also sounds really English. The Kuno or whatever? I can't tell.
You got a trouncing, but then Dangler is no easy opponent. He held up quite bravely.
I feel like it was
You can ride
pretty
with us.
even.
All right, good. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
No, at the end he clapped me. I got a bit frustrated, but I think I started off quite well. Tell me something about yourself.
Sir Kuno, can you tell me something about yourself?
Drop the sir. That title brought me nothing but grief. But what do you want to know?
No, I think he's English. How come you owe Sir Radzig? I don't think he'll like to tell me that. About the members of your band. About the Rich World family.
Sir Radzig told me the Rickvold family lost its wealth. How did that happen?
There's all sorts of ways to become impoverished. Nothing easy. Especially when your father's a fool. And your mother's mad as a bat.
Oh.
It's a long and twisted story. We took our name from Rickval Castle, but that actually belonged to the convent of the Poor Clares in Tynitz, and my father only leased it. You see, he knew the abbess there since they were young. Knew her very well. There was even talk that she only joined the order because her family wouldn't let her marry him. Anyway, whether he was fucking her right there in the convent, or he just took a lot of interest in scripture, he spent an awful lot of time in Tynitz.
Maybe a bit of both.
Oh, you might have been after a bit of both.
Sinning and confessing all in one place.
Yeah,
I can see the convenience of it.
it's quite convenient.
My mother never had strong nerves. Truth be told, her sanity was always shaky. Pa's escapades drove her cuckoo entirely. Then, one frosty December morning, I was woken by screaming and smoke. I looked out the window. I saw my mother there, in the courtyard, wreathed in flames.
Oh.
Behind her, the stables, the farm buildings and the tower were burning too. And she just stood there, shrieking with laughter.
Christ. Sounds like a scene straight out of hell.
Hellish it was, I can tell you. Me and my sister Adela.
Adela?
The servants managed to get out before the whole place went up. I couldn't get to my father. Or my little brother. Poor lad was only 7. My sister and I were left destitute.
Don't
after
tell
the
me.
fire. Then my cousin, Adam of Drevich, took us into his castle. A few weeks later, he offered to buy what was left of our estates and sell me a small fortress near a convent. It was a great relief. We suddenly had some hope of a future again. So I told my sister about it. And it was the biggest mistake of my life. A week later, the two of them announced to me they were getting married. And all that was left of our estates, lands,
Never mind.
woods,
Different one.
villages,
Maybe.
Adela was to get it all as her dowry.
But surely that was for you to decide. You were the head of the family, right?
Aye. Only I barely had 17 years under my belt, and I'd just lost everything. Of course, I argued with them, and that was the only excuse they needed to kick me out of Drevich too.
That's pretty harsh.
You're telling me. But I'm not complaining. As my pa always used to say, if you can turn your hand to something, you'll never be lost. I doubt it ever crossed his mind how often I'd remember those words.
It's a lot of trauma. Goodness. So I think he might be okay to tell us why he owes Sir Radzig, because he just like told him his whole plot, his whole lore. I think he'll be okay to tell us.
What about your debt to Sir Radzig? How did that come about?
A twist of fate, lad. I was fighting in the hostilities between the House of Schallenberg and the town of Colleen. Some trade dispute it was, and I fought under the Schallenberg colours. In the end, the two sides negotiated a truce, and I rode to Colleen with a delegation that was to parley there. We stopped off at an inn on the way, and it was there that I met Radzig Kobyla. I could tell at first sight he was a man after my own heart. A likeable rogue with a sharp mind and a merry soul. We spent the whole night drinking together and talking, and in the morning we set off together with sore heads, but in good temper, since he was travelling to Colleen same as I was. Only, once we reached the city gates, they arrested me on the spot. Seems the burghers had it in for me, since I'd been making their lives hell for
Right.
6 months. On the other hand, I was a member of the peace delegation, so by rights, they shouldn't have even looked at me sideways. And then it hit me why Radzig was there. Colleen is a royal city, so he was there to represent the king's interests.
I see. So he was on the other side.
That's right. Anyway, they threw me in a dungeon, and a few days later, word reached me that the Schallenbergs had reached an agreement with the burghers. Only part of the deal was they would give them my head. And I'd surely have ended my days swinging from the town battlements if it hadn't been for Radzig. He liked me, and he could see it was a dirty trick, so he somehow squared things with the city council.
Lucky for you.
Indeed. I owe my
Very
life to
lucky.
Radzig, and I'll never forget it. He's asked me twice before for help. This is the third time, and how could I refuse him?
Yeah, meanwhile, Matthias. Like, oh no, we can't help him. Yeah, the dad lore.
I'd like to ask about your men.
Ask away.
The stone?
What about that dumb one? How did he end up with you?
The stone? Oh, he just kind of tagged along.
Just like that?
Aye, just like that. We were riding from Olomouc to a castle past Kladsko, when we ran into him and some other wayfarers camping along the way. You know how it goes. We made acquaintance with them, had a drink or two.
No, Radzig.
Then we
So he
travelled on
makes, so he
together.
makes friends.
After all, there's safety in numbers.
I'm not sure I'd be thinking that if I ran into you lot on the road.
We might have done some things I ain't proud of, but wayfarers are sacred even for me. Anyway, our fellow travellers dropped off along the way. One in Mohelnitz, one in Schoenberg, and the rest in Kladsko. Except for the stone. He stuck with us the whole way. The fellas kept asking him what he was after, but of course he never said a word. When we were approaching Barsdorf, I ordered the men to get rid of him. I had some business at the castle, and I didn't want any strangers sticking their noses in. Stefan tried to tell him nicely, but he just sat there, staring like he was turned to stone. That's when we gave him the name. Then the Bearman brothers tried to get him off his horse. He booted Jan in the face and knocked him out cold. Then he jumped down and felled Petter with one punch. A man who can do that is a man you want on your side. So we kept him.
Weren't you worried about having a stranger in your band? Especially one who didn't talk.
No, I figured if he can't talk, he can't tell. Besides, I've had work.
Come here.
Come here, okay.
What is it, Jakey?
The stone wants to talk with you, if you can call it that. Probably about that ring.
Ring?
What ring?
Ah, no one told you about it. The fellas call it the Ring of Bacchus. It's a kind of game we play. Kuno gave us this ring. It's just a worthless bauble. But when we're at the tavern, Kuno pays everything for the man
Oh,
who
it's
has
like
the
Elf
ring.
on a shelf.
So we steal the ring from each other and try to trick each other. Well, actually, just the others. They won't let me play. Kuno says I'm too young to get boozed up.
That sounds like a lot of fun. But I don't have the ring, so why does the stone want to see me?
He probably wants you to steal it from someone. Since you're new, the fellows will talk to you, and it won't be suspicious.
All right,
Okay.
I'll have a word with him.
Yeah. maybe. I'm not very good at stealing without knocking people out first, and I don't think that will be a good idea. Let's talk to the stone. I don't know how we're gonna talk, but we'll figure it out. Are you sleeping? Jan, the stone.
Jakey sent me to you. Something about a ring?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you want me to get it from someone?
Mm.
Who has it?
Jakey, Kuno, Jan Bearman, Peter Bearman, Stefan Fletching, Dangler. It's either Jan or Peter. Wait. I don't know.
Dan Behrman?
No.
Peter Behrman?
Okay, no, never mind.
Jakey? You mean Kuno?
No.
I didn't quite... Is it Fletching? Does Dangler have it?
Oh my god, it's the last one.
All right. How should I get it?
Love it. So we need to pickpocket the Dangler. Wait, why is it called Dangler? What do you mean? Dangler packing? What's that? The Dangler? Ask him why he's called the Dangler. I think I have to. Hey, why is that guy called Dangler? Oh. No, but I really gotta know.
Sort of.
Is he gonna know it was me? I don't know if, like, he's gonna know that was me. Take the ring. I feel like that's a really awful way to do it, but I don't know what else to do. The stone. Deliver the ring.
I got the ring from Dangler.
I think he's gonna wake up and kill me.
Yeah, well, I suppose there's not much more either of us can say about it. Yeah, thanks to you too.
Good chat. Game saved. You got Silence is Golden and Other Myths. The ring is a sought after as the Holy Grail. Let's see who'll want it next. Okay, so it says me just stealing the ring from everyone. Oh. It is better to speak with a wise man about something foolish than with a foolish man about something wise. That is, if you're an idiot, stick to what you know.
I'd like to ask about your men.
Ask away.
What about the fellow they call Dangler?
I've never ridden with a better man, I can tell you. He
I
doesn't
bet.
say a lot, but for that, he listens all the better. Nothing escapes him.
So he scouts for you?
Not just that. It's happened more than once. I was closing a deal with someone, and Dangler told me after that he didn't like the smell of the fella nearly every time he was right. And the fellow tried to stab me in the back after.
Oh, he's an intuition king. Okay, but why is he called the Dangler? Here we go.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
What do you want to know?
Why Dangler?
Why do they call you Dangler?
Because Kuno found me dangling on the end of a rope.
Oh, that's awful.
I see. So,
Oh, okay.
he saved you
Bye.
from execution?
I wouldn't call it an execution exactly. At the time I was squire to the Lord of Buzitz. There was a proper night for you, full of ideals and honour. I looked up to him as a hero. Then in one skirmish he was killed, and the foe took me captive. They stood me on a shaky wooden cross with my hands tied behind my back and a noose around my neck. For amusement. Then they rode off laughing.
It's
But how long
terrible.
were you stuck there?
I couldn't tell you. Hours, maybe days. In the end, everything started going black. I could feel the devil pulling me down by the legs.
Jesus. How on earth did you survive?
I didn't. When Kuno found me, he says I was dead as a doornail. They cut me down and took the rope off me. Then someone gave me a kick and I coughed and came back to life. Sort of.
Sort of. Well, that's awful. He sort of came back to life. Yeah. What's it
What's it
about?
about, Stefan?
Ah, Henry, the very man I wanted to see. I heard you got the ring from Dangler and gave it to the stone.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Let's not beat around the bush.
Yeah, I just
I
lose
could
the
use your
game.
help too.
Yeah, he's lost
I
again.
think the stone has had the ring long enough, if you get what I'm saying.
I'll help you. I've got nothing else to do anyway.
I want to steal the ring from the stone while he's asleep. But that fella sleeps with one eye open. He needs a little help with sleeping soundly. And I've got a feeling you're the kind of man who knows how to arrange that kind of thing.
Right. A potion? No.
Supposing I steal it for you.
If you think you can do it, whatever. Either steal the ring or bring me that sleeping potion and I'll do it.
I feel like this kind of defeats the purpose of the game. The mini game of we're just doing everything for everyone. Let's go on
Shall
patrol.
we ride out?
Oh, you'd like to ride out, would you? Wouldn't you rather leave us sitting here on our asses, waiting for you a few more days?
Sorry, I had a job to take care of.
A job? I believe Radzig
Yeah, I'm
assigned
playing
you
your
to
mini
us.
game.
So this is your fucking job!
Oh my god. It's Sir Radzig. No, but they're mates. I feel like you don't have to say sir.
I apologise.
All right, just don't fucking keep us waiting again. I'd like to head to the north. Is there anything interesting that way?
North of here, Samapesh and Merhoyed are that way, and Talmberg is a bit further on. There's stables in Merhoyed.
I wouldn't mind paying a visit to those stables. We can go through there.
And from there?
From there, we'll follow our noses. Something interesting is sure to turn up. I feel it in my bones. Mount up and let's go.
Sure. Chief.
Bad blood. Oh,
What a fine
I
day, eh,
fucking
brother?
love Pony Club, guys.
You know what I like best about days
Hello
like this,
world, it is me.
Chamomile wafting from the hillsides.
yeah? Among other things.
Ah, like the rounded hills, rising, purple, all soft and pink in the sunlight.
And the fertile valley below, spreading wide and inviting.
Appreciate.
Glistening in a mossy hollow,
The sweet aroma of honey in the air.
the sturdy poplar.
They love
standing
nature.
tall and erect.
Aye. It reminds me of that day. That day when the two of us fucked Fletcher's ma.
What?
Very droll. He'd make a stuffed bird laugh.
Your ma's a stuffed bird.
What?
I stuffed her myself.
Wow, this is the raunchy Pony Club.
I can't smell any chamomile.
I can smell your mum's chamomile.
May I?
Like, what?
Fletch.
How shall I put it? I'm a
What?
little concerned about the prospects in these parts, Chief.
Oh, how's that?
I've been looking around and if you'll pardon me, it seems to me that we've been stuck for a long time in the arsehole of beyond.
It's not Paris, France, I'll grant you.
What I mean to say is, I haven't got any new kit or arrows since the day Jakey joined us. It makes me uneasy, Chief.
I see. What about the rest of you?
I don't know what Fletcher's moaning about. There's plenty of booze and loose wenches nearby.
Not to
No, but
mention
this-
fools in a tavern.
he needs
who don't know when to
arrows.
stop rolling those dice.
It's the arsehole of beyond everywhere we go. Always makes me uneasy.
He's uneasy because he can't defend
I was supposed to get a
himself.
suit of armor, and all I got was a shitty kettle hat.
Sorry, but they don't do hauberks in girl sizes.
Oh, well, how did you get yours then?
All right, I appreciate your honesty, lads. Don't worry, there will be plunder. We're here to fight. To the victor the spoils. That's how it's always been. And no purse of silver will shed blood for you on the battlefield. That's what this company is for. And I hope you never forget the golden rule. You can joke all you want, moan all you want, but nothing will keep your skins in one piece better than trusting your leader. You choose by your own free will. So don't ever...
Pony Club got jokes.
Always full of good cheer, eh, Dangler? Why don't you take a leaf out of Stone's book? Shut the fuck up.
Jesus, I wish you'd all shut the fuck up.
Oh wow, the synergy.
Keep your eyes peeled, though. There might be
I think
someone
I
out
win
there still.
horse girl though. Look at my horse pajamas. I got horse or my horse. Oh, that's a nice one. We love a dapple grey. What have we got? Black horse with a white stripe. Very nice. Good little bit of blaze. And another one. Oh, this one looks like a halflinger. Very nice horse. Its name is Hotch. Oh my god, they have names. Syphilis, Hotch, Madame B. Oh! Dog Breath, Swindler, Lucifer. Oh my god, Lucifer. Inspect.
Still smouldering. Whoever torched it can't have got very far.
Is there stuff in here? Insurance fraud. It's just like Saddle Club, where there's mysteries we've got to solve, or Barbie horse riding adventures. There's mysteries. The mystery of the golden seashell.
Bread. I could open a bakery.
You can open a bakery? What? What do you mean open a bakery with a body? He's not fat shaming, is he? What's that?
You
What
found
do you mean
anything
you can
interesting?
Open a bakery. What's that? What's mean?
Fuck all. They cleaned him out good and proper. But one fellow was still alive.
Alive? What did he say?
And did he tell you anything?
He mumbled something about some Lord something. Zool, I think.
Zool? I never heard the name.
Me neither. But I don't know too many nobles.
Oh, I don't know.
Would you stop doing that?
You think they'll have any use for this stuff?
That's not
No.
the point. Robbing the dead isn't right.
That's what you say. I say it's all the fucking same to them. They're dead. And Prague Groshen are worthless in Lombardy. Never mind in the hereafter.
I'm telling you for the last time, stop it.
And I'm telling you for the last time, I see no reason why I should.
You call yourself a Christian, and you're robbing the dead.
They've no use for anything, and I have to eat.
I've seen your camp. It doesn't look to me like you want for anything.
Not now. But a man's gotta have something to secure his future.
And what did you take from that corpse?
A wooden spoon and some string.
Oh, great, you can retire right away. I hope it's worth your immortal soul to you.
You're a bit holier than thou, ain't you? But all right, they ain't got nothing worth a damn anyway.
I can't pick. I can't loot. Can I like still? Can't lose him. Oh well. Why isn't he waking up? Did I stuff up? Wakey, wakey. Hey, guys. Oh, my God. Emergency, emergency, emergency. Some guy just drank too much alcohol and he passed out. We got to wake him up right now. Quick, guys. Quick. Someone give him CPR. Guys. You'll never believe who I found drunk in the bushes.
A murderer! Save! Come on then, horse son.
Go inside. I called. No, that's not right.
Poor wretch.
That's terrible. I'm not reading all that. I'm sorry. Are you for real? No, don't make me read all that. That's a pretty shield.
Kuno will want to know about this.
House of Zol shield. Message for Sir Radzig. Oh my god, I'm not reading all that. Oh my god, don't make me read all that. I think I'm just gonna tell Kuno.
What a pile of shit. I wonder if they found anything valuable.
You can't say that! You can't say that! They just died! What a pile of shit. So, you guys are saying it's an Aussie accent this guy has. I don't hear it. I think he's English, but sometimes... Sorry. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Kuno, say yogurt, doona, Megan, cunt. And then I can make a decision on you. You just gotta say no. Letter and shield.
I found this shield in a shed along with a letter. Seems like someone left us a message.
Show me that. I know that crest. It's the House of Zul. A dangerous lot, God's truth. I don't think we'll find anything else here. We'll stay here a while, just in case. And you should go and report to Radzig what happened.
No, I don't want to speak to Dad.
I thought I could go and search for those raiders. They might not have gotten very far yet.
All right. It's always good to have an extra pair of eyes. We'll keep searching here for a while, and then head back to the camp.
What are you eating? You can't judge me. I made gruel. Hell yeah. She's on the gruel diet. Pebbles, it's so rude. Holy Mother Mary of Jesus. Hallelujah. Alright, well, we're gonna go report to my dear old dad. When I was younger, I'd buy discounted close-dated tofu blocks and eat them to decide if I like it. But I think the expiration really affects the flavor of tofu. I like that. You're curious, but you gotta get the discounted ones. That is a pretty pony. Radzig has the best pony. Sorry, what? Hot woman with an ugly boyfriend. Anyways, let's go. I don't know where Daddy lives. Up here? Does he live in the tower? What? No, but I can't get in trouble for being here because this is my dad's castle. Like, you know, what's the worst they can do? Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me.
You!
No, I'm here to talk to my... What do you mean? He's literally my dad.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Not to be a Nepo baby, but like, isn't this automatically also my castle? I've got some bad news, Dad.
Sir, I'm afraid I have some bad news. We came across a burnt-out farm near Mercenaries.
Toth must have left some of his cronies behind.
This is something else, sir. We found a shield there with a crest. A tricolour star on a blue field.
I know that coat of arms, unfortunately. It's the House of Zul.
There was a letter there, too.
Show it to me. Although I think I already know what it will say.
Here you are, sir.
Unscrupulous beast.
Yeah, he can't be bothered to read it either.
I challenge you to face me in a duel, defend your honor.
Not reading on that either.
Yes, Reg. Well, that's nice. Signed, Hagen Zul. As I expected, old grievances coming back to haunt me.
What's your dispute?
What happened between you and Sir Hagen?
Oh, Red Dead
That's a
Redemption
long
2 we'll
story.
probably play. I like to hear the whole story.
Well, I'd like to hear the whole story, sir, if you wouldn't mind.
Very well.
Look at this
It
guy.
began in the first year of King Wenceslaus's reign. He sent me to resolve a dispute between the Zuls and a neighboring house. It concerned land boundaries. The Zuls had refused to accept the ruling of the land court. His Majesty's position was a little shaky after his coronation. So a decision was made in the royal court to take radical action against any dissent in the kingdom. Since the Zul family was defying the king, we were obliged to punish them. Harshly, as the circumstances demanded. The head of the family, Hagen's father, was hanged, their castle razed to the ground and their property confiscated.
So, they're out for vengeance. But you acted according to the law.
Would it were that simple, lad? I was young and didn't realize the repercussions it would bring. For one thing, the king didn't use it to strengthen his position. On the contrary, he took less and less interest in such affairs.
How come?
Because he realized things would eventually sort themselves out. He promoted me to royal hetman, leaving him to pursue other interests. Secondly, my actions essentially created another band of robbers. When you strip a nobleman of his property, you can't expect him to take to begging. And thirdly, I wasn't aware at the time that the other party to the dispute was distantly related to me. Naturally, that made it look like I was acting in self-interest. If I'd known what I know today, I'd have been a lot more circumspect.
Hindsight, Madeira, Dad's hindsight. So he wants to fight you?
This Sir Hagen wants to challenge you to a duel.
Apparently, he still hopes I will agree to this kind of outmoded solution to disputes.
But surely you can't refuse a challenge to a duel. What about your honor?
Henry, my boy, honor is a splendid thing, and it should be held in high regard. But in time, you'll learn that some matters are not so straightforward.
Like this one?
Yes, like this one. The only reason Hagen is challenging me now is that he has a marked advantage. I've served as the royal hetman for the last 15 years and become a courtier. Hagen, meanwhile, was fighting in the Margraviate Wars in Moravia and elsewhere as a mercenary. Which of us do you think would win a duel? That's not honor, but an abuse of honor. Commonplace opportunism. I don't blame him for trying, but I'm not such a fool as to
Can
play by
I
his rules.
fight on your behalf? So what are we going to do? Because I'll fight for you.
Well, what are we going to do about this?
You and Kuno's band will just have to deal with Hagen and prevent further mayhem. The longer he's marauding around these parts, the greater the chances that I'll finally have to succumb to his conditions.
So you'd fight him, if it came to that?
No,
Let's hope it doesn't
Dad.
come to that.
No.
But maybe there's something else behind this challenge. Maybe it's coin he's after. Who knows?
All right. We'll do
I think
with
I
him,
should just
sir.
kill him for
I'm
him.
sure you will, Henry.
Yeah, okay, let me leave before I get in trouble, which is so stupid.
What are you doing?
I don't know, talking to my fucking dad like a good Nepo baby? Fucking weirdo? Sorry. Whoa, I'm being a brat. I mean, the whole town knows he's my dad, so I can't imagine that guy doesn't know. Meet with Kuno. Yeah, I'm glad you said it. Dad seems like a bit of a pushover, but also we love a self-aware king. He's not Delulu. He's like, well,
Yeah.
I won't win in a fight with him. Maybe I can just give him money. I do love the self-awareness, but I wish he was more of a badass. Because he kind of just makes me do everything for him. Radzig has literally been a coward this whole game, but we don't talk about it. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I feel so bad about sleeping with Stephanie and Sir Dividish. Sir Dividish is a fucking badass. And I feel so fucking awful because he has like those sad puppy dog eyes. Imagine doing what he did for like the person you love. Risking his life and then she's cheating on you. They're cheating on you. Dividish is a baddie. Radzig, lovely, but yeah, he's kind of a pussy. But it wasn't that he was shooting blanks. She was miscarrying. They were miscarrying.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Which, you know, is a very common thing. Just imagine that Dividish couldn't get it up. Oh, that's so true. Oh, yeah. Oh, now he's too old. Oh, right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. Well, that's God's will. That's God's will. Right. Erectile dysfunction. You both said it very eloquently. I didn't even consider that. Yeah. Right out on the second mission.
I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zulls plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
We'll do that. But it will soon be too dark for patrolling, Henry. Come at first light.
Sure. I'll do that.
Okay. So we could do the mini game then. The party game. What are you doing? It's my bed, bitch. Jakey.
Are you quite well?
Are you? Look at him.
Hey, Jakey, can you tell me something about yourself?
Want to get matey, eh? Sure, Henry. What do you want to know?
How did you end up in Kuno's band?
Well, I used to be a baker's hand in Prague, but all the other fellas were always on my back, always swearing at me. Sometimes they even beat me up, took everything I had. To make a bit of coin, I started going to the tavern across the road, entertaining the rich gents with jokes, playing the fool. Sometimes someone would throw me a half-groschen. One time, Kuno turned up there, and I got to talking with him. When I told him all the shit I was getting at the bakery, he offered to take me with him.
I bet you were glad to get out of there.
Yeah, though it's not like they give me much peace here either. It's all,
Jakey, come here. Jakey, go there. Jakey, get that.
Well, surely you can't be any worse off here than in the bakery.
no. Only, at the bakery, the worst I ever got was a beating. It's not like my life was in danger. But here, when those Beerman brothers are drunk, I have to keep well out of sight.
How come they bullied you at the bakery? It's usually the shy ones bullies pick on. That's not exactly you.
Not now, maybe. I learned a thing or two since then.
Oh, come on, you shy? You just said you were playing the fool and telling jokes in the tavern.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. They picked on me because I'm an orphan. The parish priest of St. Apollinaire's in Prague found me as a baby in the church one winter's morning. I spent half my childhood in parish houses and half on the street.
I see. That must have been tough.
It still is tough, I can tell you that.
Or JQ. We need to defend JQ from the bullies. I don't see it. Oh. No, it's Peter. Oh. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I'm really worried though, because last time I knocked someone out doing that way, they were like, oh my god, kill him, murderer. But surely it'll be okay given the quest. Like, I don't want to make a potion.
Oh, shit. Where's that damn ring? Someone must have pinched it.
You're not the only one
is
playing
this?
for the ring. What the fuck is this? Truly, no one is outstanding without me. Nor fortunate, I embrace all those whose hearts ask for me. He who goes without me goes about the company of death, and he who bears me will remain lucky forever. But I stand lower than earth and higher than heaven. Lower than earth, higher than heaven. So it might not be on someone's body, but like a location. Let's go.
I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine.
He wants us to carry on patrolling
We've
the
already
area.
had this.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Pony Club World
Mount
Tour.
up then, and let's go.
Uninvited guests. What? Oh, he's hungry. I always want to leave Henry hungry just so he has funny one-liners in cutscenes. Comedic timing of something really serious happening. And then Hannah's being like, oh, I could have to do with a bite to it. I love it. There's lights behind us. Or it could be fireflies.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach Ujits soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he
Godwin.
drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
I love Godwin. Oh,
Quiet. Listen.
fire. Another fire.
For the love of God, help!
Someone keeps burning houses down. We got an arsonist.
Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig. In the manner of speaking.
Her house is on fucking fire.
What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls, you've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well.
Can we just go
soaked,
kill them
and
already?
then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
Enough goulash. What the hell, guys?
Girls, those men, they were...
Yeah.
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
What? No.
Wish they be nuns.
We need new friends, Pookies.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry, but it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
You promised Sir Radzig you protect his fiefdom, and that means his subjects too.
Come on, it's not like their lives are in any real danger.
You don't know that.
Argan's men just want a bit of fun.
A bit of fun? Are you fucking serious? You know very well, Kuno, how innocent girls can end up after a bit of fun with animals like that. Well, I, for one, am not going to sit back and let it happen, even if I have to creep in there myself and try to rescue them.
Oh, all right. It's not the smartest thing to do. But let's go and tackle those fuckers if that's how you want it.
Good. Thanks.
Right. We better try and save those girls from Hagen's brutes. Let's go!
Let's go. Mount and attack. Okay, so we're running there.
My right arm is stiff since last night. Cover that side for me.
It's all in the wrist.
What did you do last night?
And best to take off your gauntlet first, so as not to do yourself any...
Oh my god, are they talking about wanking?
It's always good to have your helmet well polished before battle.
Oh my god!
Invaluable advice, brothers.
I'll watch your right side then, yeah?
Fuck.
Thanks, Jacob.
Hey, fellas. Well, since it's so dark,
I feel quite hungry.
why don't we just walk in and take them down?
They love talking in metaphors, don't they?
That's not really our style, Sonny.
Anyway, Jan stinks to high heaven. They'd smell him a mile off.
And they'd hear your loudmouth blabbering a mile off, too.
Fuck!
Heart in your mouth.
Jesus, what the... Fuck!
Oh, this is funny.
What we'll do with the liquid loot we take from the foe.
Liquid loo?
I wanted to charge them with a terrible...
What? Here we go. Oh, this guy's fucked. Talk to the members of Kuno's band.
Who are you?
What do you mean? Oh my god, what do you mean, who are you?
Hey,
We'll just have a friendly bout. No blood, I promise.
What's
Or
going on there?
At least not much. A little friendly game, would you say?
You want to have a scrap with me?
What?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honorable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
Nah, let's forget it.
Chief, 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 chief. If you know, you know. You just like grab their face and just like smack them against a wall, and that's how you win. You just do this. It's just. It doesn't seem very fair. Ooh.
Ow.
Okay, let's do some punching now.
Fucking hell.
Oh. I think I hit him once too many. He surrendered and then I punched him again. Oh, I didn't hear no bell, motherfucker! He's fine. He'll sleep it off. Okay, I'm gonna sit with the lads at the table.
Let's throw a few days, sir. Sit down and have a drink with us before it's all gone. They left us some damn good booze here. And as my old man used to say, the fire of battle must be quenched. Of course, the only battle he was ever in was with Ma. But still, it fits. Anyway, I hope you'll drink with us.
Sure. Why look a gift horse in the mouth?
My words exactly. Me and the lads were just saying how we know nothing
Guy in the
about you.
background.
Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
Oh my gosh. The raid in Skalitz, the bathhouse capers with Sir Hans, my encounter with Lady Stephanie, how I became a monk, how I helped the charlatan, how we decorated Dutch's house, how I preached in church. Let's drink. Yeah, let's talk about flinging poo at some guy's house of all the things I've achieved.
I've got a good one about something that happened in Skalitz.
I'm not sure Skalitz is an entertaining topic.
No, wait, you'll enjoy this one. Well, we had a German as a neighbour, a furrier he was, and he was always blabbering on about how Sigismund was the best thing for this country and how Wenceslaus wasn't worth a damn. Me and my mates got fed up with this horse shit. After all, he was insulting our king, and we weren't going to put up with that.
Regular patriots, eh?
And as it happened, this Deutsch had just whitewashed his house. Lovely and white, pure as the driven snow. And next to it was a big pile of fresh manure.
Ah, I think I see where this is going.
Wait, though, his wife was at home, you see. So I went to her and said, "Good wife, sorry to bother you, but your husband is in the tavern insulting the king." And she says, "Oh, God above, the fool is drunk and spouting nonsense again." So she jumps up and off she goes to give him an ear bashing, leaving the coast clear for our operations.
I can just imagine it.
Yeah, you should have seen it. How those shit pies stood out so prettily against that pure white background. And then the Deutsch's son turned up with his mates. Naturally, there was a bit of a brawl. And then the catchpole turned up and we had to beat a tactical retreat.
Quite the general, aren't you? Tell us another.
I feel so bad sharing this, but I've got to see what Hennes says about his encounter with Stephanie. Because I don't think anyone knows. Imagine if it got back to Dividish.
Do you know Talmberg?
Oh, I do. It's that castle on the hill, not far from here.
That's right. Sir Divish is the lord there. You might have heard he was locked up in his own castle for 7 years by another lord he had some dispute with.
I remember hearing something about that. How did he get out?
His wife, Lady Stephanie, managed to get justice for him in the end with the help of the provincial council.
Right. But I thought you were going to tell us something about yourself, Henry.
I'm getting there. It's to do with the young Lady Stephanie. She took a liking to me and asked me to help her get some things for her cousin's wedding, which I did. And she was very, very grateful.
So the lady was nice to you. That's a charming story. Not exactly bard material.
No, you don't get it, Kuno. She was very grateful.
What you... No. Never. You and the lady of the castle.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise for me, too.
Are you mad? Did it cross your mind what her husband could do?
No, I suppose. But I was caught up in the moment.
Jesus, Henry. Let me give you a word of advice. We're not from here, so it doesn't matter much. But I wouldn't go telling that story around these parts.
Of course not, don't worry.
Tell us another.
Let's go overshare some more.
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen, in connection with some wench, as I recall. A young dandy, eh?
Yeah, that's him. He's going to inherit Ratai once he comes of age. I run some errands for him now and again. Well, once we were at the baths together, and his lordship wanted to seduce one of the bath maids.
Naturally, that's what the baths are for, among other things.
Yeah, but with Sir Hans, nothing is ever straightforward. First, I had to play strip dice.
That's good. Did you win?
I did, but I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only no sooner had I done so than his lordship demanded wine from the castle cellars, which is a long fucking way from there.
I reckon you're a man who can't resist a challenge.
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments, and no sooner was I back than he sent me to pick flowers for the girl from the castle gardens.
It's starting to sound like a fairy tale with 3 wishes.
Well, actually, he probably did have a third wish, but he didn't get a chance to say it.
How's that?
Well, I got back only to find the girl's sweetheart, some guard called Arsenballs, well, that's what Sir Hans called him, trying to drown him in the bath.
Drown a nobleman over a wench. That's balls, all right.
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. Anyway, I tackled this fella and saved Sir Hans from him. It could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few bruises. Sir Hans never got his way with the girl, though.
All that trouble for nothing. A nice story, but let's just drink.
That poor guy in the background being like, "Hey, Henry, 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 can you play with me, Henry?" Meet with Kuno. Shall we go on patrol?
Can we set out?
Sure. We'll head towards Sussau today. Jakey heard at the tavern in Ledechko that someone there saw some unfamiliar horseman.
You think they could be Hagens?
Maybe, maybe not.
Maybe it's just us.
It's enough that they're not local. Could be the escort of some merchant caravan, of course.
Quest started a tight spot. Okay, mysterious horsemen.
Jakey, go and scout ahead. Don't want us running into any surprises. See if there's a good spot for us to camp.
Right, Chief.
Oh, I hope he's alright.
What's the matter with Jakey? No back talk.
Oh, I got
I
bad
gave him a
vibes
swig of
from
snaps
this.
at supper. Perhaps it made a man of him overnight.
All that boar piss of yours took away his will to live.
Oh no, I think I should go along with JK.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. Dun, dun, dun. I love that. Jakey looked really sad. I think I'm still traumatized from Kieran. Red Dead Redemption 2. Sorry, that was an overreaction. Sorry, that scared me. I knew I should have known. I know. Sorry.
Brother, where are you? All right, Henry. I'm coming, brother. Second. That's the horse.
Come back, Lucifer.
We're on the riverbank.
I love that there's no battle music.
Quick, before they cut us off.
There's no music. It's just. Fight your way out. There we go. Sorry. Oh! Cheeky whack and go. Come back here. He just whacked me and oh sorry. I just think I just hit my friend. Okay, we're just some men jogging in the woods. Jogging in the woods. Oh, you can tackle people? Now I can't tackle him anymore. I wanted to tackle him. Oh god! Oh no. This is so chaotic. I love this. Very slowly. I'm walking on sunshine. What? Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa. Tackle and then he just slices him. What the fuck are we doing? Fight your way out of there with Kuno. Oh, then he's gonna sit. He's gonna hang out.
You thinking the same as me?
It's like
I don't know, B2. What are you thinking?
Yeah, you lover.
6, maybe.
Only that time, it was us lying in wait.
Aye. I can't blame them Zulls. It's a good trick. Just look at how I'm fucked up.
They picked a nice spot. They figured we'd be half drowned and lose our weapons in the current.
Only Jakey's been washed away.
Has
That little
he?
shit anyway.
If he ain't dead, you'll soon wish he was. Look at Kuno's face.
Aye, I've seen that look before.
At that ford by Yearlover,
5 or 6 winters back.
where we were lying in wait for that treacherous sister of his and her cronies.
I think we should
What
try
now?
rescue him.
I don't know. They could be lying in wait for us anywhere. Someone must have snitched on us. We should split up and get the fuck out of here.
So every man for himself?
Just so.
But you think it was one of the band who betrayed us?
Look around for yourself. Who's missing? Jakey. That's who. I sent him on ahead, and he knows which way we're going. That little fucking Judas. When I get my hands on him, he'll rue the day he was born.
I don't know. I'll find
I'll
him.
try and track him down. You can't be too far away.
No, it's too risky. He could have Hagen's people all around him. All we need to do is get out of here in one piece.
So who died? Because there does seem less of us. Stone is missing. I don't see Stone. No. Leave the dog alone, guys. Leave the fucking dog alone.
What do we got here? Entertainment. Right.
Oh god. The Stone! He's off on a jog. He's got this bombastic side eye. I mean, this is just rhetorical, but I don't know about Jakey. He seemed pretty fed up that everyone was really mean to him. But I don't know if that was him.
Someone stole that ring from me. You wouldn't happen to have any idea who?
Oh?
Was it you?
Oh?
And will you give it back to me? Let me guess. You want me to figure out the message on that paper? All right, you're on.
Oh, I want to reread it. I feel like humility, all I remember is below but not in heaven or something.
Humility?
I don't know. Oh,
Yes! Hand it over then.
I just had a feeling it was humility. Okay, wow, okay. It was just speaking to me. And before any option is the right option.
I see everyone made it back in one piece.
No.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
Well, someone up there, or someone down there.
Yeah, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is.
Ooh.
I want you to grab him and beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
Where is he hiding?
He isn't, a little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. But why me?
For one thing, you're reliable. And for another, you're not likely to wring his neck on sight. Which can't be said for the rest of us.
What are you going to be doing in the meanwhile?
We'll go on patrol as normal. It could be a trick, you see, to lure us into a trap.
But what if they're waiting to spring a trap on me?
It could well be, Henry, so you should be very careful. But one thing's for sure, Jakey won't be there forever. And someone's got to go and check it out.
I'll get going then.
It's kind
Go.
of weird that he's just nearby
When you find
drinking.
him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief.
Sounds like he kind of wants to talk with everyone, but not, you know, if he was a shop at the camp, they'll kill him. So a nice neutral place, like a pub.
Looking for Jakey.
He's not here.
Oh.
But he was here, though, wasn't he?
He was,
But
but now he's not.
and can you tell me where he is now?
The innkeeper strictly forbids talking about guests and their affairs. You wouldn't be the first to come here looking for someone with no good intentions.
Look here, I understand you have your rules, but in times of crisis, rules sometimes have to be broken. I know a thing or two about that myself.
But I can't see any need for it.
Do you want some money?
Did you see the boy?
Sure I did. Everyone here saw him. It was kind of hard to
He was
overlook.
heartbroken.
And what did you make of him?
Well, he was just some young fool who got his hands on a lot of coins somehow.
Oh.
Exactly. And young fools with lots of coin are bound to end up in a lot of trouble, which is why I have to find him.
So you're not out to hurt him? He was a cheeky young pup, but sweet enough. I wouldn't like it if something happened to him on account of me.
Neither would I.
All right then. Jakey went off yesterday evening with some girl. Maria, I think her name was. The daughter of a merchant who stopped off here on his travels.
I see. Any idea where they went?
I heard they went across the fields to the south and disappeared in the pine woods there. Her father went off that way later looking for them. He hasn't been seen since, though. Who knows where they all got to?
All right. Thanks.
Take care.
Track down Jakey. We better not be Jake the Snake. Oh, he's gone like 20 meters. I feel like you shouldn't be flashing around your money, especially money that you've probably stolen. I think the lady's probably killed him. Oh? Oh, this is the dad. Ernest.
Good day to you.
What's going on
here?
Marie, my daughter has run away. That's what's going on. Some people at the inn said they saw her running this way with some fellow. And not far from here, I found a scarf.
Why don't you follow her?
I see. Why don't you follow her then?
I would, of course. Only they said the fellow was armed. And I've got a horse and wagon here. I might get robbed while my back was turned.
What about your daughter? She's your daughter.
Your daughter? Are you just
but my
stand there and do
arms.
nothing?
The thing is, it's not the first time she's done it.
Oh, okay.
And she always
Oh,
came
she's
back.
like a cat that
But
would
I've
like
got to carry on to Sternberg.
walks off.
And she's
comes
nowhere to be
back.
found.
Ah,
Okay.
well. I can have a look for your Maria if you want.
You do that?
Of course.
I don't want to charge him.
Helping my neighbour in his hour of need is my Christian duty.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You said you found her scarf here somewhere.
Yes. Right past the shrubbery there. Hanging on a tree.
I'll have a look that way then.
Farewell.
This is crazy. Childbirth terrifies me. But it would terrify me even more if I lived in the medieval times. I would not be... Well, this is an assumption. Sleeping with random men. Actually, sleeping with
That little
random...
imp will be the death of me.
Sleeping with random men in the forest. Stop that. Forget the pregnancy. Think of the plague. The plague and the... Yeah, and the sex plague. It's big.
Looks like Hansel and Gretel went this way.
But as well, like, she could have killed him because he was flaunting all of his money. Maybe she's a killer who, like, lures men into the forest and takes their gold. I think that's probably what's happened. She's a little succubus. Oh, here's another one. Yep. Yep. That's what she's done.
Seems it's not booze we're interested in anymore.
What is that? Sack. Oh no, is that the thing men put on their balls? Is that a cup? Oh no, never mind. Oh, I thought it was like a sports thing. It's booze. Sorry.
Ah, shameless hussy.
shameless. No, I think she's stolen his money.
Help me, please.
Yeah. Yeah, she took his fucking gold.
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
Imagine he could have starved to death.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock and fucked off with all my coin.
Did she now? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue, but I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry. I've met some mad wenches in my time.
Oh, dad
That
issues.
one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away. And then to leave me like this.
I don't know where he got the coin from as well. I think he might have stolen it. I don't want to tell Ernest. Oh no, I should. It's poetic justice.
I'd say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Listen, Henry, that thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really. But they kept threatening me. And then they offered me coin. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life.
Oh, okay.
Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a groschen for a cheap wench.
But you risked all our
my heart
lives.
bleeds. Enough. Tell me where I can find Hagen.
Hagen? Lord Zul? Yeah, I'll tell you, Henry. We're still mates, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go as far as mates, but let's just say I understand.
I knew you and me would understand each other. So you'll let me go if I tell you?
Let you go? That rock must have really scrambled your brains.
Henry, I'm really sorry. I swear. Those fellas scared the wits out of me.
I can believe that. But why didn't you tell us about it? You didn't have to betray us.
I don't know. I was confused. Please, let me go.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll see.
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know how that goes. I'll be left here for the crows.
Yeah, he's very likable, but also that is such a dog thing to do. He risked all our lives for money. I understand Kuno's a swine. He's not though. I think he's likable, but he's not. What he's done is awful. I felt kind of sorry for him that he's getting bullied. But I think this is fucked.
Why did you have to betray Kuno? You could have just taken the money and done nothing.
Yeah, just like Kuno would do. You've only been with us a while. If you'd been riding with him as long as I have, you'd see through him. He passes himself off as an angel of mercy, but he's as much of a swine as any common footpath.
You're an ungrateful brat, Jakey. There's lads of your age work in the fields and sweating in forges, and no one pampers them. But you get a chance others can only dream of, and what have you done with it?
But they don't risk ending up gutted in some ditch, day in, day out.
Funny you should say that, since you just came pretty close to it. And for what? You go boozing for a few days, and then you get duped by the first wench you run into.
Yeah, he's an idiot. I'm worried saying I understand Kuno's a swine. I don't agree with that. You don't want to talk? Alright.
You don't want to talk? Alright. But I can leave you to rot here if I want.
Okay, we'll do the thing when kids are naughty in
Can't feel my
supermarkets.
hands anymore.
You know, bye! Bye, Jakey! Mama and Dada are going! Bye! Bye! See you, Jakey! Abandonment issues, but maybe it'll work. Bye! Oh, jeez, has anyone seen Jakey? Wait him out.
Henry,
If you
be
wait.
reasonable.
I'm just gonna stand and stare at him for a day. Yeah, I'm done sympathizing for this guy.
Jesus, all right, I'll tell you.
I'm gonna improv dance till you tell me.
Well then, are you going to talk?
All right, I'll tell you. Hagen's planning to raid some village. Samapesh, I think. He's gonna go there in person, along with what's left of his band. So, are you gonna untie me now?
I don't know. I don't think I can kill him. I think if I untie him, I think whatever will happen him in due course, he will just inevitably do something dumb and die, but it's not on my conscience. I feel like your game glitches every time Henry gets hangry. Yeah, it's constantly really glitchy. I've had so many glitches in our playthrough. No, I'm going to take him to jail.
I'll untie you, all right? And take you where you belong.
The executioner.
What are you saying? Where?
To jail.
Do not pass
You
go.
can't. We had an agreement.
We didn't agree on anything. My conscience is clear.
He sounds like he's about to be sick. He was about to vomit on him. Oh, we're supposed to tell the dad. I forgot. I'm gonna go talk to the dad. Hey, mate. Yeah, you better sit down for this news.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I have news of your daughter.
Oh? But she's not with you.
She hates you.
What happened?
That little vixen bashed Jakey over the head and took his money.
Clever lass.
What?
They're in on it.
The question is, where is Maria? Why hasn't she come back?
Well, it's not that I feel sorry for that sneaky bastard, but you seem suspiciously happy with your daughter's behaviour.
Well, Maria's a big girl. I'm glad she's able to take care of herself. So where is she?
I don't know. She cleared off after she robbed him.
The little bitch.
What?
What?
Never mind. It's not the first time she's done it. Anyway, I'll wait here a bit.
Oh, they're in on it together.
Well, I'll be on my way.
That little bitch. He knows. How funny. That little bitch. They probably agreed on half. I think he's annoyed that he doesn't get his share. Because the dialogue earlier with Jakey, he was like, oh, she won't want to go back with her dad. They have some drama. Because, like, what is, you know, he's really not pulling his weight in this little scam. Looks like she does it all. No, you just, I know what you are doing. Ride against Hagen's Owl. I'm gonna try hand in this ring first. Because this sounds kind of final.
Tell me, Stony. Got your
I
eye
pinched the
on some
ring
nice
from the
wench?
stone. Here it is.
True.
Well now,
There ain't many
Henry,
redheads in these
I hope
parts.
you'll take it as a compliment when I say you're one sneaky fucker. Here's a little something for your trouble.
What were they called again? Yeah, and Kutka. One blind, one deaf, and the other dumb. And we could only get the blind one to go for you. Poor lass. Probably took you for an idiot. And you're the only one of us who can read and write proper. You can't blame us for trying to spice up your life a bit. Did you give her a kiss at least? All right, just asking.
Well then.
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out, then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
I took him to the Ratai jailhouse.
What will happen to him?
That's up to Sir Radzig. Considering what he did, he'll be lucky to get out of it alive.
I'm not so sure. Radzig always had a soft heart. You got me off the gallows after all.
No.
Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
All right.
All right. Samapesh. Even the game is like, yeah, Radzig's kind of a pushover. But he's so lovable. There's a chicken! There's always chickens in the cutscenes. It almost feels like an Easter egg, the random chickens. Same when we did the... Oh.
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parlay, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then.
Let's parlay.
There's more behind.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago that was. In those days we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Kobyla.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Kobyla is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, you are disturbing that order.
No offense, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Kobyla concerns a higher ideal. Kobyla shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno.
It's fine.
I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favor. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Kobyla's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it. If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
Do I have to convince him not to?
Kuno, you can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
He does it for the bag. Oh, well, fair enough. He's a mercenary, but still. Okay, so like Radzig must have been very young to have sent that with peace and love and respect. That like 70-year-old looking man's dad to the gallows. Radzig looks like maybe 40s, 50s. That guy looks like 70. I'm really bad at telling these things, but I'm just trying to figure out how old Radzig was. Maybe he was like one of those little lords at like 8 years old. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyways.
Wine. But I suppose for a start, he should be skilled in warfare.
Oh, that's how you see it. But what about those who enlist your service? What they value is loyalty and fulfilling your duty. A mercenary who turns after coin like a vane after the wind isn't worth his salt.
An eloquent speech, but like I said, I've paid Radzig back quite enough. So if you don't mind, I'll take that pile of coin and fuck off.
And then what? Do you think anyone will ever hire you again after they hear of this?
With that much money, I won't have to worry about that for a while. Anyway, everyone will understand how things really stand.
Do you really think Sir Radzig and others like him will share your interpretation of mercenaries' honor? Not a chance. Everyone will see you for the swindler and turncoat you are, and Sir Radzig and I will make damn sure you won't come out of this smelling of roses.
Are you threatening me?
Call it what you like.
Fine. It seems you have learned something after all.
You'll stay then?
Obviously.
Well, it didn't seem so obvious to me.
Come on now, Henry. Don't take offense. And let's go and deal with
Wow. Mercenaries honor. Oh.
It's true, Sir Hagen. This is not the first time I've paid Radzig back. Nor will it be the last. But then, he did save my neck from the noose. So I'll be long beholden to him. I'll make no bargain with you. But I will take your silver.
You would fight me? You're a damn fool.
I've no wish to fight, but neither do you. Otherwise you wouldn't have tried to buy me off. So it seems that we're evenly matched. Let's see who fortune favors.
Well, the horses are ready to fight.
So be it.
Okay. Woo! Oh! Sorry. Oh, I fucking love this part of the game. I'm assuming he's gonna fight the big man. Oh, I'm getting hit from the back. I love the horses just hanging out. Quest failed, the ring? What do you mean? I thought I was... Oh my god. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh god, they're all on me. Okay, well, we're just gonna carry on. I'm a bit confused because I could have sworn earlier he said Radzig has asked for my help twice before and I didn't help him. This is the third time he's asked, so I felt it was about time to help him. And now he's like, oh, I've already helped him heaps. The maths ain't mathing. Okay, I just want to kill this guy. I feel like we need to just kill this man. No, I'm stuck in the middle of it. Kuno fucking died already? Be so for real. Kuno doesn't have a weapon? Is that why he keeps randomly dying straight off the bat? Oh no, is my game glitched again? It could very well be glitched again. Okay, let's look at Kuno. Is he just running in and punching? Yeah. He's punching them. Is that supposed to happen? Of course Kuno's dead because he's got no weapon. Maybe we reload this part and then hope that Kuno gets a weapon. No, he still doesn't have a weapon. That's so fucking funny. Look at him go. No, I'm watching. Fuck off. I'm watching him. He dies. He dies within seconds.
Sorry, Henry. You know how things are. Times are hard. Tell Radzig, he'd do the same in my shoes. Take my advice, lad. It's better to stay alive.
So I feel like Hennes can fight him for his dad's honor.
Good luck!
Oh, they're all leaving. Oh god, I thought just he was. Oh shit. It'll work out. We'll res our way out. I think this will be cool. I'm hoping I can 1v1 him because I had a feeling that's how we're
Radzig's
gonna
man,
defend
eh?
him. Yeah.
We'll go back to Rattay.
The combat challenge.
Tell him the hiding is over. I expect him to face me on the battlefield.
No, we'll do it.
No.
Yes.
First, you'll face me. I challenge you.
Look here, lad. My quarrel is with Radzig. It's him I want to fight, not you.
You bought Kuno off with coin, but he's just a common mercenary. I serve Sir Radzig whatever the circumstances. And you like to talk about honour, Sir Hagen, so I'm sure you understand I have mine too. And I will defend my liege lord.
Very well. If you want to die for your lord, I won't deny you that privilege. This will be an honourable fight, man to man. If I should fall, you're not to touch a hair on the lad's head. Got it?
This is more epic than the other
St.
one.
George guide my hand.
This is more epic. I like this. Am I gonna get clapped? Probably.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay, Oblivion God.
Smash him to pieces. Radzig will buy it. Slow as fuck.
Can't see.
He'll rip to pieces like a dog a hair, boy. Radzig should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Go for it, sir. Destroy the little fucker. He's slow as fuck. Boy. Destroy the little fucker.
He's slow as fuck.
You should have dug your own grave. He'll rip you in pieces like a dog a hair, boy. To give the poor bastard a
Oh, get out of the way!
smash him to pieces.
Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Lord. Destroy that little fucker.
Smash him to pieces.
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Radzig's mongrel bite? Go for it, sir. Go for it, sir.
Hell, God.
Oh, I bled to death.
Go ahead and gather your strength.
Charge! Oh, no, what are you all doing? What? Oh, I accidentally hit them. Oh, shit. I can't get my bow and arrow around.
Come here, lily liver. What's the matter? Come on. I'll slaughter you. I'm going to enjoy this.
Come here, Pebbles! Guys, I can't see the purple health, so can you tell me, how am I doing? How much percentage does he have left of his health? What would you say? He's on 90% health left. Are you for real?
Bring it on!
Pebbles, don't leave me now!
What have we got here?
Where's Pebbles?
Great. Bring it on! Is that all?
I think we're like, is he on the horse with me? I think he's on the horse with me.
Gone weak at the knees, have you? Come here, lily liver.
What the fuck?
I'll slaughter you. Is that all you've got?
He's gonna come charging out of a bush and scare. Oh, he's right there.
He'll rip you to pieces like a dog hair, boy. To give the poor bastard a chance. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Shame on you should have dug your own grave. Glory to the house of Saul. Slow as Sigismund will bite. Who's there? What's that? Who's there? Go for it, sir. He's slow as fuck. Go for it, sir. Shame.
Why is he just standing there? What the fuck? I'm thinking pre-workout, yep. Unknown potion. Musk of infinite allure. Okay. I'm on the moon in Majora's Mask. This is awful. I think I took the wrong potion. This... God.
Go for it, sir.
Knock out. There's my dear.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Hey, Pa.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Sir, we got rid of Zul.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
Well, sir, I should tell you first that Kuno betrayed us. He took Hagen's bribe right on the battlefield.
Frankly, I was half expecting it.
Oh.
That treacherous bastard rode off and left me alone on the battlefield facing Hagen's company. All I could do was challenge Hagen to a duel.
God above, Henry! That was damned reckless.
Had to do something. After Kuno betrayed you, there was no one else to defend you. It would have come to a duel anyway, only with you instead of me. And we know how that would have ended.
What do you mean?
No, you said yourself the Zuls were fighting in Moravia while you were engaged in courtly matters. I'm afraid you wouldn't have stood a chance.
And you had that much faith in yourself?
No.
Well, sir, in the time I've been in your company, I think I've proved myself capable.
That you have. So, Hagen Zul is dead.
I dealt him a fatal blow in the duel.
And his company?
Hagen told them beforehand not to intervene if he fell.
He didn't.
And they obeyed him.
You were lucky. You can't always rely on people to keep a cool head. Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
I can't deny. Sometimes I get the feeling I'm the only one around here who's capable of getting things done.
True enough. I lost a lot of good men in Skalitz. I'm glad I still have you, at least. Best go and rest now.
I'm your son.
Thank you, sir.
God be with you.
Well, Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
Is that something you need?
I love this game, eh? It's so funny. I mean, surely they know I'm Radzig's son. Like, why is this? Whoa. God be with you. Like, what? It's time to ride off with hands. I'm gonna pause alerts as a heads up, guys. I think this is very fitting to end hungry and in pajamas.
How about it, Henry? Can we go? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the country and have a bit of an outing.
Look how smelly he is.
Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that whoreson who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I have a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men! Audentes fortuna juvat!
They really line it up for a second one, don't they?